welcome everybody back to another Sub-Sim. Today we are back, hopefully, eliminating teams from the playoffs. I don't want to be mean about it, but let's be real here. The longer it goes, the harder chance it is to make it for a lot of teams. Because if it's such a close pack near the end, well, we're just cooked. Jitterbug, nobody is eliminated from the playoffs mathematically. Statistically, probably. But Texans could still lose and make the playoffs because this division is just that bad. This is almost a must-win for the Colts, who are, I think, quite possibly the definition of mid. Nope, no one has clinched or been eliminated because everything is literally that close. Let's go see Anthony Richardson take on Deshaun Watson. Here we go. Got a quick 14-7 game starting us off. And personally, I think the Colts should have a free W here. But that'll only be shown at the score at the end, and it is close. They get the field goal, and that'll be a Colt win. Good luck today. I'm a Tua supporter. I'm glad you're a Tua supporter. He's not benched. I said you better show out or you're benched. You want to know what he did? Put up 4 touchdowns on the Chiefs. So he has a starting job for a little bit longer. Texans had some upgrades, but an unfortunate L for the Texans as they will play the Broncos and the Seahawks. 2 teams who I think are probably a little bit better, personally, as we head to Buffalo, who decided to tank mid-season, and it didn't go well. Here we go, Bills taking on the Jags. Honestly, this one is a 50-50 one for me. Because I don't know who's better. The Jags are a younger built team. I think they have more upside than the Bills do at the moment, because the Bills have Drake May. But I do think this one will be close, and at halftime it's looking like it. Third quarter and fourth quarter, something different, but that is going to be a W for the Jaguars. I swear Frosty just went offline. About to demote the kid. No yards for Jalen, but touchdowns galore. A.J. Brown, upgrade. Bills dropped to 3-10. As we head to Miami. And as we get closer to the playoffs, I'm going to start not cheering for certain teams because I need them to fall out of the playoffs. And the Dolphins are one of those teams. I'd rather be the Patriots But if it's both, that's better for me. JJ has been playing great football, and I don't see how he doesn't play better than Bryce Young in this one. Especially at home. This should be free. As it's 14-14 right before the half, 21-14. Panthers coming out and playing like they actually want to win something here. Uh-oh. Dang, they're down 2 touchdowns. Tavion. That's a touchdown. Do they get the extra onside? They do not. Ultimately, that one's not on JJ because, well, the defense can't give up 320 yards and 4 touchdowns to Bryce frickin' Young. You just shouldn't do that. That's completely on the defense, giving up 42 points to a team that can't score 42 points on a week-to-week basis. And the Dolphins take an L. I guess that's good for me. And I need to go here. Now we have the matchup of the Lions versus the Cowboys. Cowboys, technically undefeated. But, I mean, it's not as impressive if they end up going undefeated. Still impressive, but they got that one tie. But we do have the Lions, who, on the other hand, haven't won a primetime game since, like, years, I think. They've just been good enough to get the primetime games, but bad enough to always lose them. We all would love a Lions miracle, I think. Kyler Murray fumbled the ball, but it is picked up by him, and there's the safety, and they're up by 9. It's a close one. Cowboys have somehow managed to get it done every single time in overtime. JS with a gigantic touchdown and a gigantic win. Nobody likes the Cowboys. Let's be real here. The Lions are America's team. Plain and simple. The fact that the Cowboys claim to be America's team is what makes them not America's team. Lions now under 500. So that division's kind of close. Alright, now we got the Ravens at the Packers. It was a sad primetime game, but that's what the Lions are for you. Packers got a breakout wide receiver and a breakout quarterback, so they are kind of cooking. I actually think that wide receiver is not a wide receiver, and I think it is Brock Bowers. I would love... Oh man, this is not good for the Packers. It's snowing, and they're playing against Josh Jacobs and Tyreek Hill. Uh-oh. Snowy game for the Ravens and Packers as the Packers trying to move their way into the top of their division. I feel like they got a team to do so. You got Kenny Pickett, got Brock Bowers, got a bunch of young guys. And it is tied up in the 4th as the Ravens score a touchdown. Packers tie it up. And Brock Purdy just took a sack. Thought about making this one primetime, and I probably should have. Here's Brock Purdy, no one in the backfield. Over the middle, quick pass, tackled. 3rd and 9. Still no backfield. Full timeouts for both teams. And Brock gonna elect to run it. Picks up a first down and a lot more. He's not that fast. 9 rushes for 57 yards. This is the Ravens for you. Turn any quarterback into a runner. As he's mocking the Packers, saying he's short. And Brock gonna chuck it out of bounds. This is a huge game for the Packers to completely knock up the AFC. Ravens sitting at that 7th spot. Chiefs, Chargers, Jets, Broncos, Bengals all preying on that downfall, along with everybody up top as Brock's going to take a 10-yard sack. Here's the run. And that'll be a timeout for the Packers. 31 seconds, 2 timeouts. My Super Bowl prediction, I have a hard time going against the Browns, who haven't lost. I'd almost want to say Browns-Falcons. I think it's going to haunt you that you traded Saquon, who is equivalent to a completely good offense by itself. And this one's going to go into overtime. You got to go with who's hot right now. And who's hot is the Falcons. I'd like to see the Packers and Vikings both make the playoffs. It won't, I'm not even scared. Well, glad you're not scared. Huge tackle there. Brings him down to the 29. Dang, he got up to the 29? Dang. Cards are not hot right now. They're hot on the way to the #1 draft pick. I don't got nothing against you. I'm just going off of Cowboys' past history. And that is a huge catch to Metcalf. Just being realistic here. And Brock escaping, throws it out before he gets sacked. Yes, Jitterbug. 5 overtime games and 3 8-1. Don't matter. I've had like 6 or 7 overtime games, and I'm 5-7. That's a little bit better. That's a 2-game difference. Axel, your past history is the fact that you are a first-round exit since the 2000s. First or second. I think you'll lock up the 1 seed, but I don't know really what playoff success you're going to have. And that is a good stop by the Pack to stop Josh Jacobs from getting there. But the Ravens are going to elect to go for it here. This could not backfire, as Brock's going to check it down. First down. Barely got there, and I think that's to Bateman. And Brock rolling, throwing, caught, and immediately popped. It's Tyreek Hill back at number 10. What's up, Starlord? And Brock throwing incomplete. Jair could have dove on that one. I lost the first round of the Super Bowl champions. Your logic is bad. Oh, yeah. You also beat them earlier in the season. My point is, I think the Falcons are the team that nobody's watching. And that's going to be a tackle by Campbell, forcing maybe a field goal. Or do the Ravens go for it again? They choose to go for it again. These Ravens team must be coached by Dan Campbell. Or you just got Josh Jacobs as... And they're stupid. They didn't convert. Perkins on the swat down. Glad your day's pretty good, Star-Lord. Yeah, actually, you have to get past the Eagles and the Commanders. It's just tradition for in the Madden sim. If you have division rivals in the playoffs, you're going to lose to them. Just like I have. No one is scared of the Falcons. Yes, I agree with you. They're the team that nobody's expecting. And if we're going off the past 2 previous years, it's the teams that nobody expected. That's what I'm going off of. I can't pick 2 number 1 seeds. Alright, 2 minutes. And they gotta go about 60 yards. Kenny Pickett, first down. And he's got 300 yards on the day. That's Christian Watson. He could also have that potential dev upgrade. He only has 56 yards, so probably not. Kenny Pickett, what in the crap? It's a fumble! Picked up by the Ravens. He stepped out. What? He just stood there and stared as his game left his hand. Like, Kenny Pickett, man. Bro, he's been playing good today. 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Come on. I know it's snowy. But the miscommunication, bro. They're going to force a 4th and 1. Gosh dang. And Justin Tucker from the 45-yard field goal. And he got it. I don't know what you want to talk about. A horrible quarterback. Wide receiver didn't catch it. .300 yards. He played better than Purdy. No, Tua has just objectively not done better than that. And I don't think he got the dev upgrade either. Tua hasn't won any Offensive Player of the Week this year, while Kenny Pickett, I think, has 1 or 2. So, there you go. But the Ravens get a much-needed win, much to my chagrin. Next, we got our game of the week. I just had an inkling feeling about this game that it was going to be a good one. Steelers beat the Ravens last week, handedly. And now they're going to face the Chiefs before then going back to the Ravens and playing them back at home. This is a chance for the Steelers to solidify themselves as a lock for the playoffs, really. They need this win, otherwise they're going to fall out of the playoffs, I think. Unless the Patriots lose, which I'd also be okay with. Chiefs first on the board. I honestly don't know who I want to win this game. I guess the Steelers, so I could pass the Chiefs. And potentially the Raiders eventually. I don't know, man. But it looks like we might. Nope, we're not having another overtime. Quinn Ewers took a sack. And the Chiefs are going to win this one by 10. Dak Prescott, here we go. Except for Luffy, we haven't watched the Saints yet. Not a bad game for Quinn, but not enough to stop my homie. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Also, did you know that this was Alphabet Week? Yep. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense when I just immediately say it. Okay, so whoever made week 14 is just stupid. Alright, we're headed to Tampa Bay, and then we're going to go to the Rams game. Funny game now since when? What are you talking about, bro? So we get to go watch the Seahawks play before we go watch Tennessee and the Rams. Tampa Bay trying to get back into the mix of it, but I have no faith in their ability. TJ Watt has 26 sacks. Yes, he's going crazy this year. Alright, Bucks are up. Now they're not. Now they're really not. Now it's tied. Seahawks get 7. 24-24 in the fourth. Alright, never mind. Who is Andrew Paul, bruh? What type of random? And that's a 2-yard loss. Alright, I'm checking in on Tampa. Who is... Alright, for some reason they're not running it with Swift. They're running it with Paul. And oh my goodness, that man is dead. Bring out Swift. They just called a timeout. Bring Swift out. They're running on 3rd and frickin' 11. They're in field goal range, but like, holy crap, bruh. A deep one, gonna be about 38. At least that's what it looks like from here. They're gonna milk out some time and take a field goal and put it up through the uprights. McLaughlin. Alright, the Seahawks will have a little bit of time, but not a whole lot of time, if you know what I'm saying. As in 30 seconds are left. But CJ has the arm, and the accuracy, and the awareness, and the IQ. We hope. And that'll be a takedown, and that is going to run the clock because they have no timeouts. I don't think we're going to have overtime because they don't have a timeout. They're most likely looking Hail Mary for a miracle. And 6 on the clock, and he's going to chuck it to OB. Alright, final play of the game, pending a PI. That's going to be caught. Step pad to the L. Baker Mayfield just outplayed him. Trying to procrastinate that elimination. Now we have our first potential elimination. If the Saints or Eagles win and the Rams lose this next game, they're out. Heading up to Tennessee. I think Tennessee's coach is actually decent. Yes. So yeah, the Rams could be the first team to face elimination. Titans sitting at the top of their division if they win this game. This is important. Cooper Kupp may retire if he loses this game. All you have to do is wait and see. And here we go. Rams get 7. And 3 for the Titans. I built this Rams team and wasn't finished with it, but I feel like they're good enough to win a few more games than they have. And this looks like it'll be one of them. And it is. Rams going to avoid elimination, beat Drew Aller and the Titans. After all the games, can we see the standings currently? Luffy, if you want to see the standings currently, they're available on Discord. The previous week, we haven't obviously gotten these ones in yet, but we will. I don't know if I pinged that game. I did not. Rams versus at Titans. And then we got Bengals at Bears. Heading to Chicago. But yes, Luffy, at the end we'll go look at standings, look at playoff picture. And I will go get all of that added into the Discord one. Because honestly, that's what I prefer. Both of these teams sitting at 5 and 7. Both these teams orange. Both these teams start with a C for their first one and end with a B, or start with the B on their second word. What more synonyms can we have? Both have a relatively good quarterback. Both ending with B. But they both, I guess, have an I in their first city name. I don't know. We got Cincinnati versus Chicago. Chicago hasn't won a game since like 2016, which feels like the last time they were good. Bengals sitting at 10-7, and it's a close one. Not anymore, as 24-14 going to be your final score as the Bears lose their 8th straight, I believe. Carson Beck couldn't carry him. Was a Marco. But I need more ice in my ice machine. And the Bears still sitting flat dead bottom of this division. Just like last season. Alright, now we got the Saints versus the 49ers in a primetime game. Yes, I'm changing my mind because the Chargers don't deserve it. Neither do the Eagles. This is just a way more important game. Marco, your previous Falcons got a competent owner. Made some great changes. At what point do we say Michael Penix is a bust? Here we go. Saints and the Dak Prescott train up on the Niners in the third. Honestly, I kind of like Dak in New Orleans. It seems like it fits. Want to know what does not fit? Josh Allen on the Niners. It's so ugly. He plays so bad. And, well, at least he showed up today with 36 pass attempts. Hopefully he has more than 81 yards. Josh Allen, there's the throw caught by Debo. Going to step out. Josh Allen has 250, 2 touchdowns, and 2 ints. Better than last time. Let's be completely honest. They're in the red zone, 54 seconds left, 2 timeouts. Touchdown and an extra point would give them the lead. There's the throw to Brandon, bringing up 3rd and 1. Don't know why you don't run this with Christian McCaffrey, but I guess Debo is as good as that, as he's going to get up to the 2. First and goal for the Niners. And an immediate dot to Xavier Leggett, the rookie, I think. Don't quote me on it. The Niners get a W. This is going to help the Falcons too. Clinch that divisional spot. And here's the run out. Madden is making their cover athlete look horrid. Honestly, yes. But at least they look like they're going to win this one. And Dak has 14 seconds and a prayer as he's going to take a 13-yard sack. Dak, you need an 88-yard touchdown here. And he gets hit again. Blick Gruppe. I don't know why they're practicing a field goal. Not going to happen. And Dak again. Actually found a laser. 1 second left. 4th and 23. I said to Leggett. And I think he's a rookie. Xavier Leggett. Dak. Deep throw. He doesn't have a whole lot of time, but he burnt. He just overthrew him. Dak finding ways to lose for the Saints. Josh Allen played a lot better in that game, let's be real. Alright. Joe Alt upgraded. I forgot Joe Alt played for the Niners. Seems like the Niners have struggled just with playoff success. Alright, let's head to Arizona, where the Falcons will take on the Cardinals, who now have the worst coach in the league, stat-wise, obviously. Breakout wide receiver, dev trait, unstoppable, playing spoiler, hot opponent, immovable object. This is an important game for the Cardinals. This could snap the Falcons relatively in half. I'm trying to think of who that wide receiver could be. But this, I think it might be, is it the rookie? Xavier Worthy? Or Amari Cooper going up to X Factor. Desmond Ridder, not playing half bad. 24-6 ratio, that's 4-1. Better than Goff, I'm pretty sure, this season. Important game for the Cardinals, trying to avoid those elimination games coming up. As a mixed extra point for the Falcons leads to a Cardinals lead, who are up 17-6 and now 24-6 and now 27-34. 41 on them heads. Sheesh, we knew with that many accolades happening, yes, they were going to be getting that. Sadly, it doesn't look like it was at all over the air. Jared Goff played great, but Saquon and Mayan Williams and Nick Chubb. Goodness gracious, why are you giving more hands to Mayan Williams instead of Nick Chubb? Amari Cooper, not great. Trey McBride, Xavier Worthy, okay. So, probably no upgrades. Luffy, unfortunate L there for you. It hurts your lottery, and it hurts my later picks. Also, Jitterbug, are you planning to go all in? You mind telling me? The Cardinals move up to 4-8-1. Your predictions are a joke. These Evans, nothing personal. Doesn't have to be personal, it just has to be accurate. Broncos versus the Giants. And the Giants have just found ways to lose games this year. I don't know how they lost against the Packers last week, but they do have a breakout quarterback. But it's hard, man. I like the Giants. I like Michael Penix. Just, it's heartbreaking. Blood just lost to 3-8 Cardinals going to the Falcons Super Bowl. I think they are. But the Commanders having that many potential accolades, it's crazy. That's just a guaranteed upset. And Tua with 16 unanswered. Well, now there's an answer, but 23-14 up 9. That mixed extra point probably going to come back to hurt them. And it will. Oh, 4th and 1. Alright. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Why do I have so many tight games? Tua, come on, pick up a first down. Why are we handing it off to that running back? Reach for it! He got it, Jaleel. You barely, bro. Why are we not giving it to Derrick Henry or Alvin Kamara? Holy crap. Let's not sell the game here. Minute 35 on the clock. And an inter-frickinception. This is why you run the ball with Derrick Henry. Why do we suck so bad? Why do we have 3 turnovers? Alright. But we should be able to hold A-Chain to nothing. And no, they're going to pass it for it. And that's game. Holy crap. This is why you can't throw 3 interceptions in a game, Tua. Axel, can you please stop saying that Tua is a good quarterback? He's not. Ugh. No, because mine are accurate. You're saying that there's a great quarterback who's throwing 1-to-1 int ratio, bro. Against the worst team in the league. Alright, we got the Jets and Patriots playing up next. I need a Jets win. The Falcons are a Super Bowl team. I don't know what to tell you. They added the entire Giants offense to already their Falcons offense. Cardinals are a good team on paper, and they're going to upset teams. Jets 17-7, 20-7, 20-14. And the Jets are up with the ball, 4th and 7, and that is game. I guess that's what we needed. Let's go, A-Rod. You're not accurate. You're saying a team losing to a team 3-8 is a Super Bowl team. Yours is not accurate. No, mine is accurate, though. The Falcons are a playoff team going to win their division, and the number 1 seed never makes it that far. Let's just be accurate here. Alright, let's head to Philly. And you can't call Tua bad because that goes with the same situation on you losing to the Giants. No, the thing is Tua is bad. He has a stacked team and is playing like garbage. And that's why we're going to prove it by Jordan Travis going undefeated the rest of the season. Chargers versus the Eagles. And let's go Eagles. Yes, we did expect the Eagles to do something. What do you mean? They have relatively a still stacked team with just a few tiny holes. Come on, Eagles, come back from this one. I didn't expect them to win the division, but I fully expected them to beat the struggling Chargers. Gosh dang, everything went wrong this week. Justin Herbert played 90% for the field. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, in the playoffs last season, yeah, we 100% expected the Eagles to do something. They were stacked. And now that is the final scores for this week. Did we hit 16 likes? No, and not even close. Alright, so let us go force advance to next week. And I play the Texans. I better win this game, bro. Who the heck is Shemar? Never heard of him before. Alright, just want to make sure. Yes, we do have Jordan Travis starting. And everybody is demoralized. Wonderful. Luffy, I wouldn't say your division's the easiest. I'd say it's probably the NFC North. Games to watch out for next week. We got Steelers-Ravens again. That is always a great matchup. We got Chiefs-Chargers. Commanders-Cowboys. That's probably game of the week right there. And Eagles-Lions, I guess. I don't know. I keep giving the Lions credit, and they keep coming out stupid. A better team in 2 years than the Cowboys. I disagree with you, Grob. Anyway, the Raiders are a 2 seed, which is honestly kind of crazy. Falcons still sitting at the 3. But yeah, whoever gets the 5 seed pretty much gets a free win to whoever comes out of the NFC North. And what's funny is the Eagles are looking literally again to upset the Cowboys in the divisional. I think that's kind of funny. Alright, let's go look at standings. Cowboys have clinched, the Browns have not, but they've won 9 straight. And let's go down and see how far the Broncos have fallen. NFC Cowboys have clinched, and I believe that means the Giants might be eliminated. I don't know, I gotta go check. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you guys on the next stream. Week 15 we're going to do tomorrow at about 3:30 to 4-ish, maybe. We'll see what happens. Broncos, we've got to go win 4 games in a row. And we play 2 teams that we should win, then we play the Commanders. Week, free agents will be out shortly. They just aren't quite yet. I want to check my last week. We played the Chargers. Okay, dang it. I was hoping it was the Raiders. But alright, we'll manage. Anyways, thank you guys all for watching. Up to you guys.